All right, good evening and welcome back to our channel. Information reaching us is what I had to project from this audio voice note coming from a lot of our influencers and also some inside people that has to tell us the current state of events and where we are at the moment. So you need to pay attention to this particular voice note to know the updated information about the grant handlers that are to disburse and where the money is right now. All right, thank you. Pay attention to this.
How will you just remain where you are? Can't you change your mind? You see everybody are rejoicing and celebrating and dancing. You are going back and be complaining. It's enough now. Change your mind. Everybody has seen the result. You'll be Thomas of today. Didymos, please, Didymos, take it easy now. Even Thomas, when he touch and he can say yes, I believe. You die, even if you hear say it don't they happen until you get to your account, you don't go believe say it happen. Please stop it. It has been done, Congratulations, every one of you that is still in that same mind. I want to congratulate you. Think better, think good, think positive. Not a matter of just watch it. Tomorrow, next tomorrow, things will happen. I assure you of that, guarantee you. If you don't mind, if you are too hardened, just call me and say, let us bet. And let us have somebody that we seal the agreement with us. If you don't mind, if it is 2 million, we can use it to guarantee ourselves. If I win by what I say, you are bound to pay me that money. If I fail, I will pay you. So if you are so desperate and you are not believing, let's go into betting, and it will be signed and agreed on. So please, apart from joke, I just want you to change your mind. Everybody, not just only you, but those who still have doubting mind like Thomas. You say, till I touch the side where they pierce him, I will not believe. But to God be the glory. When Jesus appeared, he said, no, I believe. He said, is it because you are seeing me, now you didn't believe? Blessed are those who have not seen, yet they believe. So I want you to join the group that believe before seeing. Believe, my dear. Don't doubt it. God bless you. I believe in God. I believe in you. I believe that God will grant you grace to believe. And when He comes, you will do something wonderful, successful. Your life will be changed. So start to get happy. Start getting happy and start rejoicing. God has done it. He has done it for you. You don't want anybody to just tell you, they don't pay you. No, take it easy now. Change your mind. God bless you.
Guys, have you seen the video of Ambassador Ken Nwakama and his beautiful wife dancing? Beautiful wife dancing for disbursement has already commenced officially from today. Our disbursement has already signed. Our president has already signed our disbursement already yesterday. No need of calling me for updates. The money has already moved from CBN yesterday to commercial banks for disbursement today and tomorrow. Why donors leave Nigeria tomorrow? Thanks. This is legit update coming to you. Now we have 2 bundles to each NGO. Beneficiaries will collect 3 million. Grant handlers approved for disbursements are UAAG, Gilbert, AGPGN, Hope, Spring, Saint Rita, and lots more. Okay? So guys, this is the update we have for you this moment. That they're crying when I tell you guys to wait. Be patient. Stop the abuse. Stop the insult. God has not done with us yet. He's about to start His work. And now, look at it here. Our disbursement is here to the glory of God. You see, by the time you see this video of Ken Nwakama and his wife dancing, it says a lot to our own disbursement, meaning that God has done it again. God has done it big in this very season. I told you guys to be patient, that God will do it, that God will not leave us without giving us something to glorify his name. This season, I say, you will rejoice and be glad. Watch this very video of Ken Wakama and his wife dancing, rejoicing. Look at them, beautifully dressed and dancing to the glory of God. Our long-awaiting disbursement is already here. Glory be to God. And thank God for AKN, who God has used to do this, to make this to come to pass in our life. We give God all the glory. Guys,
5 slots and 3 million times 25. That's an adjustment of policies in the grant ecosystem. As a fact, the way things are happening right now, if there is a way government should have hijacked the process, the entire disbursement should have been hijacked by politicians, ministers, and other government representatives, because the entitlements and the entire process is becoming more attractive than ever thought possible. This is the same reason why previous governments find very inconveniencing approving grants to the tune of millions of naira years ago to be disbursed for the masses, for average people, for non-governmental people. But luckily for us in the current ecosystem, the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu wish to see the masses breathe. As a fact, the donors want the entitlements of beneficiaries to be meaningful, but the government of Nigeria wants to keep it in a certain limit, hence the economy will not be upset. The governments are quite sensitive to the impact of disbursement on the economy. That's why you are witnessing repeated adjustments in policies and subjection of the grant handlers to regulatory bodies to checkmate the activities or the scheme of disbursement. The interest of the masses is for the money to be disbursed for them to use and build their lives. But the interest of the government is to keep the economy stable. Recently, the Nigeria economy has been staggering, battle with inflation rate and skyrocketed prices of goods and services. These are all factors that constituted delay in disbursement expectation. And the sad reality is that no government of any nation is willing to sacrifice the welfare of the citizens on the altar of economic instability. According to the feedback we are getting after the meeting of the joint representative in the villa a few days ago, certain grants organizations have been approved to partake in the disbursement process. This implies that most of the NGO you subscribe for will disburse to you. We are intimated that grant organizations like the UAAG, AGPGN, Supreme, Hope Project, Theoba Global Foundation, St. Rita, and the likes were approved to partake in the disbursement activity. And it will interest you to know that one of the reasons for the delay was for the government to checkmate the number of times beneficiaries receive these grants. They are aware that you as a beneficiary or NGO CEO have subscribed to all these organizations, and you are going to receive disbursement from all of them. Therefore, it's a scenario of having 5 or 10 or 20 beneficiary slots in almost 5 or 6 organizations, implying that as a beneficiary, you are going to receive the sum of 3 million naira times 5, 10 or 25 places. Stated simply, if you subscribe for UAAG, AGPGN, Supreme, Hope Project, St. Rita, and you have 5 slots in each of them, it implies you are receiving 3 million naira in each organization times the number of slots you have there. If you have 5 beneficiary slots in UAAG, that means 3 times 5, 15 million naira. If you subscribe in 5 organizations with 5 beneficiary slots in each of them, that implies 5 times 5, 25 slots, and 3 million times 25. That's what you are receiving. And this is alarming or a threat to certain people in this country. Imagine their former cleaner or gate man receiving 15 million or 25 million naira from grants. If there are ways they can stop the process, if some of these authorities have a way of hijacking the process and disbursing among their circle of elites, they should have done so. But luckily, thank God for the president of the day and the donor policies on disbursement. And this call for deep prayer by the beneficiaries, not doubting if there will be disbursement or there's money there. Money is always there, but governments don't always find it conveniencing approving such volume of money to be disbursed to the masses. Currently, some beneficiaries are worried on the closure of CBN for the year or the closure of commercial banks when disbursement will eventually take place in Christmas. We are already ahead of this stage. Money is no more with the CBN. You are aware of this. The money is with an organization that will disburse to all grant handlers. There are sequences in this disbursement activity. Firstly, the money was swapped from the currency it was to Nigerian naira. Remember, the money came in fiat currency in dollars, and converting such volume of cash to naira was an activity done in space of days or weeks. It took months. After that stage was the CBN stage, where the money was distributed to the designated account that will now in turn distribute to other NGO or grant handler accounts to disburse to the NGOs, then the NGO to the masses. In essence, we are no more in a stage where the closure of the CBN or the commercial banks will affect disbursement. It's a scenario of you having a bank app in your phone. You can execute your financial transactions at midnight on Saturday or Sunday, any period of the day. Technically, disbursement can take place even during Christmas celebrations and continue till the new year. The bank is already in our palm. The bank is in the palm of the grant handler. The bank is in the palm of the NGO CEO. So any beneficiary that is worried if the NGO, when they receive the money, will be able to disburse, it depends on the capability of the NGO. If the NGO is technologically savvy, or if they have taken all the advices and instructions that have been given over time in this ecosystem on doing email indemnification while the commercial banks are still operating, they will not have issue in disbursing or having the banking app and internet banking on their phone. There are several apps. There are people that have subscribed to Paystack. With Paystack platform, every NGO can disburse at the snap of finger to all the beneficiaries under them, except some NGO, out of the thought of safety of the transactions, will want to keep the fund till the resumption of the bank in the new year, before the representative and the Nigerian government, alongside the grant handler, are cooperating in all ramifications. Therefore, technically, nothing is holding disbursement. It's already a done deal. Anyone that is disturbing himself at the moment is doing so at his or her own peril.